Welcome to a very special IELTS speaking lesson. You will see a Band 8 level candidate, Leanne, from Jordan, answer questions for part 1, 2, and 3. But first, you have a chance to do this with me. That's right, this will begin as a karaoke style lesson where I will ask you questions and you will give me answers. You are assisted with subtitles as you need them. Of course, try to answer on your own. Now, let's begin. Improve your IELTS speaking band score quickly. Gain confidence and go from a band 6 all the way up to even a band 9. Make sure to use the speaking interview practice option in your My Student account. You will connect with a native English-speaking tutor who will conduct a full interview, give you an estimated band score, analyze your speech, make corrections, and let you practice so that you can improve quickly and get the score you need on your next exam. Now, let's continue with the interview. Welcome to the speaking portion of the IELTS exam. My name is Adrian. I will be your examiner for this part of the test. It has 3 parts. I will give you instructions for each, and I'm going to record this for marking purposes. What is your full name? Leanne, may I see your identification? Thank you. Okay, here's your passport back. For part 1, I will ask you some questions to get to know you a little bit better and some questions on a general topic. Where do you live? What do you like about your home? Let's talk about making food. How often do you make a sandwich? What do you use to make food? Do you like to cook? Do you like to bake? Why or why not? What is your favorite ingredient? Have you learned to make any special dishes? If you could learn to make any dish, what would it be and why? That's the end of part 1. Now for part 2, here is a card with some questions on it. Don't turn that over yet. There's some note paper and a pencil in front of you. You will have 1 minute to look at the questions, think about your answer. You may take notes in the 1 minute if you wish, and then you will have 2 minutes to speak. I will tell you when to start and when to stop. Okay, your 1 minute preparation time begins now. Leanne, your 1 minute preparation time is up. Please begin speaking.
Welcome to the speaking portion of the IELTS exam. My name is Adrian. I will be your examiner for this part of the test, and I'm going to record this for marking purposes. The speaking has 3 parts. I will give you instructions for each. Firstly, what is your full name?
My first name is Layan and my family name is Haddad. Please just call me by my first name, Layan.
Lan. Okay, Lan, may I see your identification, please?
Yes, of course. Here's my passport that I used for registration.
Thank you. Okay, Lan, here is your passport back.
Thank you.
For part 1, I will ask you a few questions to get to know you better and some questions on a general topic. Where do you live?
I live in a 2-bedroom flat on the south side of Amman, which is the capital city of Jordan.
What do you like about your home?
I like that my home is spacious and is conveniently located, just minutes walks from shops and restaurants.
Let's talk about making food. How often do you make a sandwich?
I make a sandwich sometimes, about twice a week, usually for lunch. Like yesterday, I made a yummy chicken sandwich.
What do you use to make food?
I use both kitchen appliances, like a stovetop, an oven, as well as ingredients like rice, meat, vegetables, and fruits.
Do you like to cook? Do you like to bake?
I enjoy cooking very much, as well as baking. Like 2 days ago, I baked a delicious chocolate cake for my family.
What is your favorite ingredient?
My favorite ingredient above all has to be tomatoes. There are several types of tomatoes, and this vegetable/fruit is both sweet and sour, and I use it to make many Jordanian dishes.
Have you learned to make any special dishes?
I like to think that I've perfected making mansaf, which is the national dish of Jordan. This dish contains lamb cooked in fermented dried yogurt called jamid, and it's usually served with rice or bulgur.
If you could learn to make any dish, what would it be?
That's an interesting question. Allow me a moment. Well, I'm really into Indian cuisine as well. So it would be great to learn how to make a delicious chicken vindaloo. If made right, I think it's just superb.
That's the end of part 1. Now we will continue with part 2. For part 2, here is a card with some questions. Don't turn that over just yet. Here is a pen and some note paper. You will have 1 minute to look at the questions, think about your answers, take notes in the 1 minute if you wish, and then you will have 2 minutes to speak. I will tell you when to start, when to stop. Are you ready to begin?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, then your 1 minute preparation time begins now. Go ahead, turn over the card, have a look at the questions. Lion, your 1 minute preparation time is up. Please begin speaking.
An excellent idea that I came up with last year for my family to improve our relationships with each other is game nights, once every 2 weeks. My brother and sister and we've been feeling a bit estranged from one another since moving away from home.
Liane gets a band score of 8. She is a very good user of the English language according to the IELTS marking criteria. This is for several reasons. Her fluency and coherence are very good. She is able to speak continuously. And she speaks naturally, even though sometimes she drags her words to think about what to say next. It's never really to stop and think about vocabulary or to try to find expressions and the correct grammar. She simply does that to get some better ideas for great answers. Want more video lessons like this one? Join our premium package at aehelp.com. Begin learning for success today.
Subscribe to our channel. Click over here. Watch another video. Click right up here. And click our IELTS Hero to join our premium package and get access to all of our videos, practice exams, and a fully interactive course.